Okay, I have 47 terabytes of footage across 12 hard drives. 3 of which I can't find. 1 of which I may have left at a wedding venue back in 2022. My editor just asked me where the good copy is. There has got to be a better way. Oh, yeah, that's the one. Where have you been all my life? What is up, Film Sandwich fam? I'm KidRon Burgandy, and if you're new here, welcome to Film Sandwich, the channel where we talk filmmaking, content creation, tech gear, and occasionally have a full-on emotional crisis about hard drive organization. Today, we're diving deep into the UnifyDrive UT2. This is a portable smart NAS that doubles as a media server, has onboard AI, can back up your cards without a laptop, and does about 14 other things I'm going to cover today. Let's get into it. All right, let's crack this bad boy open and see what we got inside. I'm going to do the little box wiggle to get it open. All right, here we go. We got a little warranty card inside there, and we have the product user manual there. And then right in here, we've got the UnifyDrive UT2 with a little bit of plastic on it. So that is what the drive looks like there. It's got a nice little rubber cover on the outside that looks like it can be removed. We've got some little vents here. There's a little button there. There's a button on that side. We've got some we've got some little card slots, USB, and on this side we got another USB. We have a little Ethernet port, and we got a HDMI cable and another button. Okay, so we got the drive here. Underneath that, we have some silica gel. We have a little power brick right there. We've got some batteries. I guess that's for the remote. We have a remote right here, which that's kind of weird. A hard drive situation comes with a remote control, but here it is. It looks like kind of like an Apple remote. There's a screwdriver underneath that. To access the screws to put your media. And then we have an Ethernet cable, a nice, good-looking locking Ethernet cable. We got some spare screws, some tiny little spare screws. We have a USB-C to USB-C cable. And then we have an HDMI cable, right? Yep, HDMI to HDMI. There we go. My first impression, it's smaller than I expected. Like, fits in your bag no problem small. This is not your grandpa's NAS tower taking up half a shelf. This is a compact, pocketable, well, large pocketable device. That means business. Let's talk build. The UT2 has a solid, premium feel in the hand. It doesn't feel like a toy. The housing is sturdy, the ports are well placed, and the whole thing feels intentional. Like someone actually thought about how content creators use gear in the field. The cooling system is passive and silent, and I mean actually silent. You're not going to be sitting in a recording session going, "What is that fan doing?" But out of the box, build quality gets a strong thumbs up from me. Magic AI and semantic search. This is the feature that made me go, okay, they're serious. The UT2 has onboard AI, not cloud AI, onboard AI, that lets you search your entire content library using natural language. You can search by face, by scene, by caption, by voice. you can type beach sunset, sunset behind a couple, and it'll find that shot. As someone who has spent a humiliating number of hours searching for that one clip from that shoot in 2021, this is game-changing. And because it's all local, no data ever leaves the device. Your client footage stays private, and that is huge. Offline, one-click backup. The UT2 has built-in card slots, SD, TF, and CF Express. That means you come back from your shoot, you slot your cards in, you hit one button, and your footage is backed up. No laptop, no cable juggling. No, I'll do it when I get home, only to leave that card in your jacket. Instant AP mode, built-in wireless router. The UT2 can transform into a wireless access point, letting you stream or access all your files wirelessly from any device. No internet required. On location, on a plane, in a cabin in the woods with no signal, your entire media library is still right there. KidRon approves. Rocket Ship RK3588C. Serious processing power under the hood. You've got an 8-core CPU running up to 2.4 gigahertz, a G610 GPU, and a 6-TOPS NPU for AI processing. This is not a toy processor. This thing can handle 4K playback, AI tasks, and multi-threaded transfers simultaneously without breaking a sweat. You can have up to 16 terabytes of dual SSD storage. Dual SSDs, up to 16 terabytes, no moving parts, shock resistant, fast read-write speeds, HDMI 2.1 output. Connect directly to your TV monitor or projector for a full media center experience. DisplayPort output for AR glasses support. Yes, you can connect to AR glasses for an immersive private screening experience. That's wild. It's got a 2.5 gigabyte RJ45 port, fast wired network transfers that absolutely smokes standard gigabyte internet. 8 gigabytes LPDDR4X RAM plus 32 gigabyte eMMC responsive. Built-in UPS battery. If the power cuts out, your data is protected. No corrupt files from surprise shutdowns. Multi-network support. Access your files over Wi-Fi, wired, or AP mode depending on your situation. Cross-platform app. Mac, Windows, iOS, Android, smart TVs, coming soon. Everything connects. Silent cooling system. It's great for recording environments and home studios. Built-in encryption. Your data is secure on the device. All right, let's talk about why this matters specifically for us, the creators, the filmmakers, the gear nerds watching this at 11 p.m. going, I shouldn't buy another thing. The UT2 is genuinely built for creative workflows in mind. And here's how I see it playing out in a real production pipeline. On location. You're shooting a wedding, a documentary, a music video, whatever. Instead of hauling a laptop to the site just for backups, you bring the UT2. Cards go in, one button. Footage is backed up. You can even set up AP mode and have your whole team wirelessly accessing shared footage from their own devices on the same local network. No internet, no cloud, just fast, local, secure file sharing. In the Edit Suite, the UT2 can serve as your primary media storage node. With dual SSDs and 2.5 gigabyte E-wired connectivity, you're getting fast, sustained transfer speeds to feed your edit. The AI search means you can find specific clips fast. Search by spoken word from your AI speech-to-text transcripts. Search by face to find all your interview footage of a specific subject. Search by scene type. Proxy workflow, way less painful. For content creators specifically, if you're running a studio, reviews, tutorials, BTS, vlogs. The AI photo video album means your content library actually becomes searchable and browsable like a professional media library. Instead of digging through folder trees named Final V2, use this one, you can just describe what you're looking for. That's the kind of stuff that saves hours per week. The media server angle. Plug the UT2 into your TV via HDMI and suddenly it's your media center. Client screenings, portfolio reels, dailies review, all served directly from the device. The remote control makes it a legit couch-friendly media experience. Okay guys, it is real world test time. I have the UnifyDrive right here, and we're going to set it right there. I have another camera right here for a close-up, and I'm going to go through a few of the things here. We're going to show the silent operation. I have a Sennheiser 416 industry standard boom microphone, and I'm going to put it up here to the UnifyDrive, and we're just going to see how it sounds. That's pretty quiet. Now, it doesn't make any noise when it's not doing anything, but I noticed it does have some fan noise when you go ahead and are like accessing files or like downloading files there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do another thing here, is the one-click download. So you have one of these SD cards here, and you can go ahead and slide it into the SD card slot on the UnifyDrive, just like so. Maybe it's upside down. There we go, just like that. And then you can press this little button right here. And just like that, it starts backing up your files. So it says it'll be about 8-ish minutes to get 106 files off of that card. All right, so now that it's doing something, I'm gonna put my headphones in here. All right, let's see if we can hear some noise here. Yep, I can hear a little bit of fan noise there. It's not a lot, but there is something compared to when it wasn't doing any working. So that is, I would say, pretty quiet. All right, so what do we want to do next here? So let's do this AI search thing here. So let's find, we'll open up our photos here. And in the photos area here, you'll see you have all photos, folders, albums, but then you also have AI. So if you click right over there, as you can see here, you have, it's gone through and found all of the faces in all of the photos. So you could actually just click, there's a picture of me or my face there. So click there and that'll show you all of the things that have my face in there. And then this is my daughter right there. And there's a whole bunch of photos with her face in there. Then you can also search by scene. So like if you see this one says stage, and that's like the stage performance when they were, you know, doing their little play. And we'll go back. This one says Sarasota County. I shot this photo in Sarasota County. And then you can do stuff too, like you can go up to the search bar, and let's say I've already done some searching, but if you go to Tiny Planet, it'll search and it'll find any photos or videos that have the Tiny Planet effect to it. So there is actually a video that I did of the Tiny Planet at night. And then again, there's that same photo. That's just a photo right there. And then you can also search by scenes. So like there's, you know, group photo here. So anything that was like a group photo, there's a whole bunch of photos of people in a group. I did not download a whole bunch of stuff on here, so it's a little bit limited. But as you can see, these are, you know, several ways that you can search for things, either by face, by scene, by map, or by text search as well. Let's see if we can find something else here. Like if I looked up group photo, it would take me to the group photo album. There you go. So that is the AI semantic search. So next I'm going to show you the backup battery. Now this is something that's pretty cool. Like if the power goes out or anything while you're trying to do something on here, I'm actually like, I'm downloading this footage here, which it's at 40% right now. If you can look up here on the screen. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to unplug the power out of this thing. So let me go right here. Now I have unplugged the power, but if you look here, it's still backing up. I don't know if you can see the lights on here. Let me see if I can zoom in. There we go. And you can see that the lights are still going on this thing. So yeah, if you accidentally lose power, unplug it or anything, you won't lose the progress of backing up your files. I mean, that's pretty amazing, Unify. All right, time for some pros and cons. Here are the pros. Onboard AI search. Card backup, no laptop required. Instant AP mode. Silent operation. Dual SSD up to 16 terabyte. All right, here's some cons. Price point, premium. Setup learning curve. No optical drive. So, the UnifyDrive UT2, what's the final word? This is a legitimately impressive device. The combination of onboard AI, portable NAS storage, media server, card backup hub, and wireless router all in one compact unit is genuinely unique. There isn't really a single competitor doing all of this at once in this form factor. The AI features are functional and useful, not vaporware. The hardware is solid. The silent operation is a real studio perk, and the one-click backup workflow for on-location shoots is something I wish I had years ago. The premium price means you should think of this as a professional tool investment, not an impulse buy. And there is a setup and learning curve. All right, who is this for? Mid to professional level creators and filmmakers. If you're a working videographer, a studio owner, a content creator with a serious volume of footage, or a production company needing reliable portable storage with smart features, the UT2 is built for you. Beginners can use it, but they won't get full value out of it right away. This is a device that grows with you. Bottom line, if storage chaos is costing you time and stress, and for most of us it absolutely is, the UnifyDrive UT2 is one of the more thoughtful solutions I've come across. It gets a strong recommendation from Film Sandwich. And that's a wrap on the UnifyDrive UT2 review. I hope this was helpful. If it was, do me a solid and smash that like button. It generally helps the channel more than you know, and it makes the algorithm happy, which keeps me happy, which keeps me buying more gear to review for you. If you're not subscribed yet, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you don't miss the next video. I've got more gear coming your way that I think you're going to love. I'm KidRon Burgandy. This is Film Sandwich. Now go make something.